You are live, huh?
Yep. Good morning, good evening. Hello, everyone, wherever you in the world.
Yeah, I'm sitting on my phone because I can't read comments on the screen from back here. My old eyes just ain't cutting it anymore.
Yes.
That this week we're actually going to talk about kind of an interesting topic for us.
Yep. And it's our 4 years for our third wedding.
Yeah, it's our third 4 year anniversary celebration.
Yep. So, our word topic for today is
There we go. I can see now. Our topic for today is
how we handle arguments.
yeah. We've had some intense discussions over the years. And part of why we decided to do this one is we just came from a period that life was causing stress, and uh, we were having a little too frequent, intense discussions with these. So we decided to make this month's live stream about how we've learned to deal with them over the years, and how we wound up dealing with this last session that got a little bit too frequent for comfort. That there was a lot of stress going on for a lot of reasons. That a big part of it is we're going to be going to the Philippines, and I'm actually going 2 weeks in advance
For vacation. Yep.
and for vacation, and I'm going to wind up going because of the way tickets turned out. And I actually did a video about that, how to get good price on tickets.
Yep.
That I wound up going 2 weeks in advance and wound up staying 11 days after you come back.
Yep.
But my ticket was just under half of what the price of your ticket was. So, but because of work obligations and such, you were only able to go for the 17 days.
Yeah, 17 days.
So, that because of being separated, because of some issues being separated, uh, that and the expense of me going for 6 weeks versus the 3 weeks, that there was some intense discussions as well as some stuff going on locally here.
Yeah.
The stress levels were a little bit high, and unfortunately, it showed in the way it was affecting us.
True.
And finally, got bad enough that we just sat down and said, "This can't go on. We need to figure something out."
Agreed. Yeah.
And both of us were starting to look pretty heavy and remember the negatives more than the positives. We were kind
So
of losing focus.
how we overcome those arguments. So
Before anybody wonders, it's just water. It's not soda. That
how we handle arguments. So what you said a while ago, we tend to overly focus on negatives,
we were definitely getting there.
and yeah, um, became like more angry and angry, grumpy. I would say, like an old lady, something like that. But you reminded me. We started this new, what do you call that thing?
Well, the way we finally got out of that pattern and started breaking that habit is that after we finish, before we before we start each meal, we pray, and after we finish praying, that we agreed to come up with three things we're thankful for about the other person,
Yeah.
and at least one of them had to be recent and pertinent. and it helped refocus back onto the positives that we were doing and the things that was going on, the things that we were doing for each other.
Yeah.
And it helped us refocus into that. And then at night before we went to bed, we agreed to do that, to go find three things that we've been thankful for that day, that the other person, about the other person.
True. And for me, it helps a lot. It it makes me feel better. Like it get out from the chest and reminded, like, yeah, because it tends like we've been together for 4 years, and it tends like, it's good to be reminded of what are the things that you appreciate for each other, and what are the things that you're grateful for each other. You know?
And for me, it did. It helped a lot getting my head straight back and remembering why we got together and remembering the reasons that you are so special to us. And it it surprisingly rather rapidly turned the attitudes and the situation around, and it brought back the positivity in the relationship that we'd had.
Yeah.
That in the past we learned to open up and communicate, and in the beginning we were trying to do that, but it just wasn't getting to the root of the problem, and the arguments were still happening. Communication is a very good thing and a very necessary thing in a good relationship.
Yeah.
Being open and honest with each other, being willing to talk and discuss and try to see what the other person's feeling. Being able to, even if you don't necessarily agree with them, at least understand what the other person's feeling and why.
That's true.
And those things just weren't working. And
Yeah.
it was just a matter, we just started to kind of focus on the negatives of what was going on in the situation. Why were you leaving so early? Why were you doing this? Why, and it got hard. And on this one, we needed to figure out, stop, go back, be honest, and talk with each other. But in the end, we just needed to relearn to focus on the positives that each other was doing and how it was going.
Yep. That's true.
I thought I saw a comment down there. So that, yeah, it looks like we're the only ones watching this at this point. So
So yeah, we might just put it to like 15 minutes. So what are
we
rundown?
might do a short one because we're actually getting ready to leave. That Tuesday at 5:30 a.m. I'm
Yeah.
on a plane going to
Yeah.
Manila.
So I guess like the key for strong marriage is, yeah, going back to the basic. Like start it's going back to the basic, like, which like you're courting again. If it's, I feel like it's always like that, going back to the basic, like
And
things
that's
that,
exactly what it was. We were going back to the basic, kind of reminding ourselves about courting and
yep.
when we were stopping and asking questions about each other and getting back to there.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, we may cut this live stream really short. Normally we try to do an hour to give people a chance to come out and see that we're on and check us out. And
Yeah.
today, like I say, in access for it is going to be from Cebu.
Yeah. From my hometown. It would be
It's going to
really
be in Sabonga. And we hope people will be able to come back for that one.
true.
Uh, although here in the U.S., that this is the time that actually works out really well for us.
Yep.
We may need to get with Tom and Ruth Philippines
Yep.
because our live stream kind of coincides with theirs.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, there's a lot of viewers on that one. So,
Yep.
we may have to figure that one out, but we'll get it figured out and go from there.
That's correct.
But
That would be
I'm kind
difficult.
of out of things to say, and definitely without questions being, being able to answer questions or what's going on. That
We'll see you next time, and we will
we will see
post
you in a month from Cebu.
mabuhay.
Mabuhay.